Yo, what's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? Back here with another video today. Out running a few errands right now. Then got to hook up to the dump trailer and run to the landfill, and then got another job. Got my first realtor. He actually emailed me from my landing page from Google Ads, and said he remodeled a shed or something, and he said he just had like a few shingles and old screen door and so on. So I told him half a trailer, because he said it'll be about 2 pickup loads. But anyway, got my first realtor on the team, which is awesome. He said he sells a lot of houses, and he'll definitely be using this in the future. So I'm gonna take care of him. Bring him a $25 gift card to Outback or wherever, just a restaurant, Dunkin' Donuts, it doesn't matter. Take care of them so that way you get them on the team. Be careful when people say 2 pickup loads though. We had a call, man, what was it? Wednesday we did like a quick treadmill pickup. And then as soon as I got home, took my boots off, sat on the couch. I was editing another video, and as soon as I started editing, I get a phone call. And usually when I get calls from Google Ads, it says this is Google Ads right before you, like as soon as you pick up the phone, so you know it's a customer. But this one didn't. It was an organic Google call. So I picked up the phone, and the guy said his tenants, he lives 4 hours from here, and his dad lives in about an hour and a half from here. But his dad's older, so he couldn't do the work. But anyway, he said I have 2 pickup loads, and that his tenants threw away all his stuff from the shed, and inside the house he had some stuff, and this and that and that. So I called my guy back. He was actually heading home. I was like, hey man, got another job, you want to go hit it up real quick? He was like, sure, why not? So we hooked up, we drove over there. It was only 15 minutes away. Back in the trailer, and there was shit in the front yard. Not that much, maybe half of a pickup load, 6-foot bed. And then as soon as we opened the back door to the backyard, there was crap everywhere. So I immediately called him back, and I was like, it was dark. I had 2 flashlights, and I took a video of everything, sent it to him. I was like, look here, customer's name. I was like, it's definitely more than 2 pickup loads, you know, and I couldn't even see everything because it was dark out. And I said, look, we can do 2 full trailers and see how much we can get out. And I was like, what do you want gone? What do you want to stay? He told me. So we showed up there next morning at 7:30 sharp. The tenant comes out. She's pissed off. She's going off. She's like, who the hell are you? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, look, the owner, I de-escalated the situation. I'm very familiar how to deal with angry tenants. I have a few of them myself. A little more than a few, but yeah, I know how to de-escalate the situation. So we calmed her down. I was like, look, we're just here to do our job. You know, the owner said, I don't know what's going on between you guys, but long story short, we're here to remove the junk. She was like, okay, that's fine. May I ask you for a favor? I was like, yes, ma'am. She said, can you take this hard top from her Jeep? She said, no problem. So she hopped in her Jeep, she left. So me and my guy got to work. We loaded 2 trailers and ran them to the landfill in about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And right before we were done with the second one, I saw there was another shed behind that shed that was really, it was done. It was falling apart. For some reason, I thought we could fit into three loads, but there was just so much crap, and you keep finding stuff. The pile always grows. You never know what you're getting into. You can pick up as much stuff as you want, but it's always gonna grow. So we ended up doing 3 full loads, and took pictures of everything and videos before and after, cleaned up the place real good, and I sent them to the customer. I said, because his dad said his budget was a certain amount, and I went a little bit over, but it really needed to go almost double. But he's coming to town this weekend, and he's going to be taking more stuff out of the house. So I'm sure he'll be calling me back, and he probably has another 2 trailers there. And he said, thank you very much. I'll leave you reviews everywhere. You guys were amazing. So it feels good. So then we're running our 3rd trailer to the dump. And I put out yard signs last week, the ones you see back there. And we're sitting there waiting in the line, the landfill. And I get a call, and I have a separate number on the yard sign, so that way if the city calls, you know, they don't know who I am. It's untraceable. Just don't want to pay any fines. Unnecessary hassle, you know. But she called me up, and she's 5 minutes from my house, and we were about 20 minutes away from her from the landfill. And she was like, hey, do you guys take yard waste? I said, yes, ma'am, we take it all. I was like, how much do you have? She said, I'm not sure, sweetie. I have about 3 piles. I said, okay, no problem. I was like, we're actually headed that way. We can stop by in about 20 to 30 minutes. Is that okay with you? She said, sure. So I asked her for her first name, wrote it down, address, wrote it down, and what she had, yard debris. So, and she was like, well, how much is it going to cost me? And I said, it all depends. I was like, our prices are based off volume. Depends how much space you take up in our trailer. She said, okay, well, can you give me a ballpark? So I told her my minimum pickup bed price, $95. And she said, oh, I think it's a little bit more than that. Immediately, I'm like, okay, cool. Oh, where the hell am I going? I'm supposed to go to the bank. Well, I guess we're going to hit up Walmart first. But anyway, yeah, we went over there, backed the trailer up into her driveway, asked her to move her car. She showed us the job. She just had an old door, just a couple 2x4s, some old cactus she wanted us to get rid of, and we were there for an hour. It started pouring on us. It's okay. I charged her $155. I think it was $155. It was like, I don't know, 3/8 of a load, something like that. I gave her a little discount because she mentioned that her neighbor has a lot of stuff. Sounds like she might be a hoarder. And she was like, hey, I'm actually going to promote you or refer you guys to her because she could really use you. So she said, give me a few days. I'll go over there and talk to her. And this morning I woke up, she left me a review, 5 stars, excellent service. Like, awesome. She also asked me if we cut down trees. I said, no, ma'am, but I have someone that does. So I helped her out. You're in this business to solve the customer's problems. When they call you, sit there, shut your mouth, just listen. They're going to tell you everything you need to hear. And then you ask your questions. Hey, where are you located? How much do you think you have? Customers don't know what the hell they have. And so on. Just sit there, listen to them, and offer a solution. And if you don't, oh, my buddy's here. And if you don't, then you're going to lose him. So 5 minutes into that second job, I got another call from my yard sign. And a lady said, hey, I actually put it in the next neighborhood from her. She said, hey, I have some stuff under my porch. I said, yes, ma'am, we're actually here doing another job 5 minutes away from you. Is it okay if we swing by and I can give you a quote? And if you're satisfied with it, we can proceed from there. And she said, sure, that's perfect. So we showed up. It was a crawl space, went under there. It took us about an hour to get it all out. It was a little tight, and I did a little extra work. And she showed me another pile of junk she had out back. But I was like, hey, we can take this for you right now. She said, no, it's okay, sweetie. I'm going to have more for you. As soon as it warms up, I'm going to do a little yard work. So I left a business card and so on. So yeah, guys, just stay out there, stay hustling. Answered that phone, advertise. I finally got my website up and running. Looks beautiful. My guy did a great job. I just don't have time to build it. I took a lot of videos, made some new Facebook advertisements. I think I'm going to start running some like sponsored ads, I guess they're called, on Facebook. Haven't gave that a shot yet, but we've been pretty busy. So yeah, anyway, got a job today for a realtor. Should take us, I don't know, a few minutes to load it up. Not that bad. Run to the landfill, dump the trailer. Got to get some seat covers. They're getting pretty dirty. I cleaned my truck out today. And just on the move, constantly on the move. And I just realized last week I only worked 3 days at FedEx. So yeah, it's happening quick, and happy, man. I forgot to tell you guys, I also found about 500 bucks worth in tools easily. A beautiful step ladder, great condition, sawzalls, router. Damn, it's a lot of crap. I'll have to take a picture. Maybe I'll throw it up as a thumbnail and see where it goes. But if you guys have questions, leave them in the comments down below. Hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.